you killed the original! I mean, it's okay. Kalista can bring back more. Kalista can bring back more. It's absolutely fine. You think I care about one big beardy man when I have all the beardy men? Hello everyone, Gomez here for the LAN Up channel again with another very memey deck for you today. This one we're going back to using Legionnaire Marauders with Shadow Isles just because it's a lot of fun. So this is the Gluttonous Beards deck. So as I said, this is the Gluttonous Beards deck. Now, as we know, I said, we're just playing memes until we get the new cards. Like, obviously, I'll be doing another video tonight about new cards and whatnot, but we're just waiting for that new set. It's shaping up to be an insane set, right? But anyway, so this deck, let's just go through the bits. So it's called Gluttonous Beards because we are actually using Gluttony in this deck to proc which is getting our beardy men out like as quickly as possible, because that's obviously the way this whole deck works, and then making as many copies of it as possible, because Legionnaire Marauder works off of every single time it attacks, it is giving Marauders everywhere +1/+1. So what we're doing here is we're using Legionnaire Grenadier and Cursed Keeper, who both have last breaths, to use Gluttony on, who they're both 2-cost last breaths, to be able to get out our Legionnaire Marauder, and then to be able to use things like Splinter Soul, and which if you use Splinter Soul, one of them dies, the ability to miss call to get them back, and then Heroin just to bring back a bunch of beardy men at the end, because bear in mind that they do keep their buffs even once they go to the graveyard, so the idea that you just bring all of them back and it's just boom, we've got loads of big beardy men on the board. That is how this deck works. We've got a couple of Katarinas in there to be able to do rally if needed to go forward, as well as the fact that we've got Kalista, because Kalista, if one of your beardy men die, then she can start, if you can level her, she starts bringing more and more beardy men back. So this is how this deck works. You've got a little bit of early game like blockers and things just to try and like keep you alive for a little bit. We've got Fading Memories to make copies of Marauders. We've got Stalking Shadows, where you can get more Marauders from, slash if you've got the Gluttony move in hand, like you can find a Grenadier or a Cursed Keeper. It's just so many fun, and the might is just in there just because once you get your Marauders to a certain point, to be able to just smash them over the edge. Now, of course, Hush and Equinox, so Targon's always going to be your biggest counter in this kind of thing, but it is a lot of fun to run this deck, and as you'll see, I kind of built this deck on stream, so the videos that you're going to be seeing are from stream, where like the deck slowly but surely got built for a couple of games, but it's a lot of fun. I would definitely recommend giving it a go, because any Marauder deck is always a lot of fun to play. So please give it a go. Let me know what you think down in the comment section down below, as well as the fact, obviously, shameless plug time, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. As I said, all the games that you're going to be seeing were when I was streaming, so if you want to come catch the action live, please feel free to. I'm live on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, so if you want to come pop by with that. There's also the Discord link down below. We're currently talking about all the new cards and different things that we can do with them, so if you want to get involved in those discussions, as well as in the comments of this video, you can get involved in the Discord if you want to, as well as the fact that there is a monthly games night and movie night where we can get on mic and watch a terrible film or play some games together. So all those options are available, as well as the fact that if you want to get yourself some snazzy Legends of Runeterra merchandise, the merch link is down below, so like the A-Soul t-shirt that I'm currently wearing, but do not feel forced, those are just the options for it. So I hope you have a good time watching these games, as I enjoy playing them, so let's get in to the games of this deck. Technically, I could definitely run Shark Chariot slash like because they are things that would go into my Marauder. I'm gonna keep her back for the time being. Potentially. Okay, so we're against the Fiora Zoe deck. So I might actually need Glimpse. I might actually need Glimpse to save my life. Okay, right. Now this is when we've top decked in an okay way where, okay, admittedly they've also top decked in an okay way where they're going to be coming at me with immediate Zoe, but what I'm going to tell myself is we're going to, I mean, slowly but surely, we're going to get a lot of beardy men, a lot of big beardy men, and that's going to be our strategy. Our strategy is going to be release all the big beardy men that we can. Now, admittedly, like, they could throw down a, what's his face on me right now? The thing which, okay, right, they didn't have it. There was me thinking that they were going to run the, what's it, Equinox thing. It's fine. They do not have Equinox yet. Potential single combat move. Don't you single combat me yet! Okay, so we immediately attack forward with both my big beardy men. I could even make a copy of one of my big beardy men if I need to, so it's fine. And then we bring them all back. This is all the plan. Slowly but surely, the plans. Grenadier actually works here. Is probably the best one. Yes, no, you're absolutely right. Grenadier is the one. Same as my normal name. I'm just a total bitch in general. That's how I operate. With Gluttony. So I feel like, yes, you're absolutely right. We could definitely run a Grenadier if we were running the Gluttony in this deck to proc into this. So potentially we look at that move. Stand alone. When you've got no other plans, so you go all in on the Sparkle Fly. When your only plan is to go all in on Sparkle Fly because nothing else works. So fading memories. We go again! We kind of want to be throwing down one of these for the purpose of basically killing it, because we need draw right now, right? So I don't mind throwing out an onlooker for its whole purpose to be able to get. Yeah, I mean that's fine. I just don't attack with it. I can still attack with his friend. I can still attack with his friend who's going to help my calls, and then we bring back all the beardy men. We bring back all the beardy men! Come on, boys! I could have technically thrown out this. Yeah, so you're going to die. I mean, part of me's feeling like let that happen, but you know what? Sod it. I'll take the draw. The draw is more what's needed. If we can get a Callista going, and making more beardy men, like if we can just let a cycle of beardy men start happening right now. If we just have to kill enough people for Callista to be satisfied, and it's all coming together. I mean, technically, next turn Harrowing. The next, I mean, they're going all in on that Sparkle Fly. Right. We throw Callista out. Next turn, was it Harrowing? And, so I could even Siphon Soul right now to add another beardy man into the Harrowing. Wait, can we do this and still use Harrowing, right? We are on, yeah, no, because we'll be on 7. We'll have 2 mana. We'll have 2 mana left, right? So we should still be able to do this move. It's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. We shall release the beardy men. So what you are about? What you are about to see? What you are about to see is glorious. It is going to be one of those things that we are about to see true beardiness! Shadow mode! Oh, let the beardiness happen! Don't just concede right now! Let the beardiness happen! Don't you leave! Don't you leave before beardiness is about to go down! At least let us see them in their magnificent glory! Don't take the glory away! Please, let them live! Okay, so let's see. I mean, you killed the original. I mean, it's okay. Callista can bring back more. It's absolutely fine. You think I care about one big beardy man when I have all the beardy men? So, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Right now, our opponent can live, but not well. Okay, and we level Callista, and we can continue. I mean, the fact that we've got another Harrowing move. The fact that there's another Harrowing move which is about to hit afterwards, so they can judgment. They can't judgment the big beardy men. I mean, now they could, but they couldn't judgment the big beardy men. Their health stat was too good. Beardy men for the win, indeed, Captain Squid. Should have attacked with Callista. I mean, technically I could have attacked with Callista as well. I chose not to. So we immediately go back to this though. The return of the beardy men. No, look, why do you let the first attack happen and you don't accept the second? I mean, they would have been so buff. Nobody can withstand the power of our facial hair. I mean, healing deck. Shit. Okay, healing deck's coming at me, but it's okay. I've got all the beardy men that I need right here. Potentially stalking. How many spells do I got in this deck? Do you need the hapless? Hapless is more in a true friendly audience. Welcome. The hapless is more actually in this so that I can keep things going on the board. Like if I get him early enough game, he dies and at least makes another blocker so that I can. So it's kind of to help me against aggro. That's the whole purpose of that situation. If I'm going to be honest with you. So they attack forward. We throw Grenadier out. So. I wish I had more mana right now.
You pay. I talk to spirits.
Okay.
These are my rules.
So part of me kind of wants to wait on this. I might even just immediately go forward with the Grenadier as is. Because I don't think they're going to defend. Oh, they do defend. I'm not going to lie. I went into this massively thinking they would not defend. It's okay though. I'm willing to accept that trade-off so that there's something they're not healing. So I might end up regretting this because obviously I could have used that as a gluttony thing, but I know that I've got a Splinter Soul that I can use on top of this. I know that I've got Fading Memories. Tom Kent's dropping is going to be like my biggest downfall because Tom Kent's dropping basically means that there's not a lot I can do about that. Okay, we wait. So they immediately go forward. Potential Tom Kench move here. Potential Tom Kench move to which I do have a Fading Memories. I've also got a Stalking Shadows. Part of me's honestly considering the Stalking Shadows move first. Because I feel like I throw this guy out and then they immediately throw Tom Kench out. I mean, if they do throw Tom Kench out, I throw Siphon Soul down first and then throw down Fading Memories. Ooh, no Tom Kench. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. We live for now. So, more Fading Memory moves. More Fading Memories! So, we do this. I could even technically do the Fading Memories move just to like force more onto the field. Stalking Shadows doesn't really help me out too much here. I'd rather Fading Memories and put another one on this field of play. Potential Hush move. Bearing in mind that we are running against like a healing deck, so potential Hush move is like is a legitimate concern. Fading Memories, get another one out. I feel like that's gonna be my smarter move. So throw another guy out. We then immediately go forth. I don't even really mind if the original dies, because I can still make another Fading Memories copy and then hope that we find something with 2 mana. Like plenty for all of us. Seems like the legitimate plan here. Potential Hush move, as I say, could always come out. But I'm willing to throw down. So, ooh, no, okay, Power Cascade, just so that they live. I mean, you're 1 mana away from just being able to just say, no, you die too. You can't escape from me. What's his face, man? Old Scorpion Man. But say, Scorpion Man does disappear from my field of being able to kill. Ooh, landmark is on the board. We are now on a time limit. The tick-tocking of the clock has now indeed begun. But the tick-tocking of the clock, I can only hope that through Stalking Shadows, I can find the cards that will save me. So, throw you out. I mean, I guess I have to take him. I don't want to take him, but I guess I'll take him. So I can Fading Memories on top of this. I could actually technically Gluttony, so I could actually technically Gluttony. I could Gluttony to get a 2-cost one, and I could Gluttony them to get one of my big beardy men. I mean, I'm making a copy of you, so we can rebuild him better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. So we can Gluttony you. Technically, I should have thrown down the ephemeral copy. But yes, we can Gluttony you to give us a 2-cost, and then off of that 2-cost, we can then make a big beardy man. It's fine. We know that we've got an ephemeral beardy man here. Okay, so stand back. Ah, Katarina. Okay. Use you give myself potential hush moves, bear in mind, but to be fair, like, cool, there we go. So, Big Beardy Man, arise!
Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun. We could even throw down the Katarina, but part of me's thinking, do I want to throw forward with a might? So my mind is now thinking, there's the catch. There's the catch. He's unbenched. We immediately go forward. We immediately send it all forth. We know that they are years away from this at the moment. Woo! Okay. They're no longer 100% years away from this at the moment. So part of me's now thinking, I mean, to be fair, I don't like, he's not got a great attack stat, so it's not like he's going to be doing too much damage to my Marauder. Part of me's thinking about attacking forward Katarina so that I can get the rally moves. If I were to use, so you would go up to 8/8s, that would take you up to 11 damage. So potentially I could actually trade this off the field of play, which would mean they stop getting heals into their core. Like that does open up that option to me. Obviously, potentially like Spider gets eaten and things along those lines. Like part of me is honestly, do I just throw her out just so that I can at least start rallying again? Because I know that I've got one of my big beardy men on the board, so potentially the ability to immediately rally. I know that eating is going to occur. I could kill this. I mean, how close is? I mean, if they dropped out Soraka, then I would potentially be in trouble. So I kind of. Oh, okay, crap. Maybe I should have kept you back. It's okay. So if we were to throw Might on top of you, that's GG, right? If we throw Might on top of this guy, or is it? Crap. Mathematics! We go down, so that's 4 plus, that'd be 6. So that'd be 1 away. That'd be but 1 away from death. Okay. But 1 away! Okay. It's okay. Part of me's thinking, do I throw her out to see whether or not Tom Kench goes to eat her? You know what? We throw this out. Don't you worry, KO. This is perfectly fine. We throw this out. We see whether or not they go for the eats. Go on, eat her. Go, just eat her. You know you want to. Go for it. Go on, eat the Katarina. Go on, do it. Do it. You know you want to. Look at her. She looks so juicy. I mean, is he trying to get to the point where he's trying to eat my Marauder? My God. He's trying to eat my Marauder. I won't have this, Tom Kench. Good day, sir. You shall not be partaking of my big beardy man today. Good day to you. To the shadow realm with you. Okay, so that was probably Magga's one fault. Okay then, so now that that's happened, now that unpleasantness is out of the way. Okay, it's all good. Okay, I mean, like literally just now that that's dealt with, it's fine. I might end up regretting these decisions. I immediately regret my decisions. Well, I'm up against Teemo Viktor. The mushrooms, they go down to 0 cost. It's like, excuse me, do you have mushroom in your deck? And they say no, and they say, but you like mushrooms. It's fine, don't worry. Hello, Vic. Hello, Brom. How you doing? There was no turn 1 Teemo. I'm fine. Everyone knows that turn 1 Teemo, if they don't have that, then they're done, right?
Once I stamp papers.
No faces. Okay, the ballistic bot's coming at me, though. Ballistic bot's coming at me with, like, severe looks of wanting to kill me. Oh, my big beardy man! That's me! Okay, so next turn, we siphon soul on top of our big beardy man. Don't you... I mean, there's no way I can have the mana for it, is there? I was thinking, is there a way that I can have the mana for siphon soul and miss call next turn? I don't think that there is. It's very upsetting because next turn I'll be on 4 with that, so I only have 5 mana. Oh, it's so upsetting. Potential Mystic Shot immediately kills my Marauder next turn. Okay, I'm willing to wait. We throw the Marauder out. I mean, technically I could.
There was a little fella
that son of a bitch. Okay.
Anyone hurt?
So we throw you out immediately. Potential Mystic Shot can hit here, which is going to be... I will not lie. It will be problematic. It will be significant. But I really wish I really had... I have another Marauder. It's fine. At least, like, if this plan doesn't work, I have a backup strategy. It's fine. So, potential Mystic Shot immediately here. Don't you Mystic Shot me. Let this happen. I've got a heroine to bring back all the beardy men. Let me create an army of beardy men. Don't punish me. Help me. Don't punish me, Viktor. Help me. Help your dear friend. Help your dear friend make a crazy army of beardy men who are all holding axes and have nothing but ill will towards you. Let me have this. Curse you, He-Man. Curse you! Okay. So at least I got another one in hand. The upsettingness is that I said, I wish I had the one extra point of mana for missed call, so at least, like, you know, I could have got that, if nothing else. Oh, my beauty! Such a fun guy. Okay. We still go forward with this, because it's very doubtful that they defend with either of those two things. Around. But yeah, no, I guess I could have just gone for an immediate attack forward. Yeah, so could have gone for an immediate attack forward and then miscalled. So, admittedly, potential misplay there. Potential misplay. In fact, full-on misplay, let's be honest. Okay, the mushrooms are starting. I do not have mushroom in my deck, please! I don't need this! Okay, please. I don't have mushroom. Marauder... So much more to do the Siphon Soul move, but at the same point, I'm still 1 mana away.
Let's have some fun.
I'm 1 mana away from that miscall bit. Oh, sorry, 1 mana away from that Siphon Soul miscall turn that I really, honest to God, want to do, but I can't do. But I know that I've got heroin. I know when you got so many things you want to do at the same time, you know that you can't. When you got so many things you want to do and so many things you can't do.
Look what I found.
So immediately go forward here.
Plenty for all of us.
Immediately go forward here. We potentially see. Like,
mushroom help?
I mean, if you want to trade, please trade all the mushroom men away. Trade all the mushroom men away. Trade them all! Okay. Woo! So it's going to be a 50-50. So the thing of this is it's either a 50-50 or I just actually no, I was gonna say I could have finished it, but no, it's because she died. That doesn't mean anything. But anyway, okay, 50-50. Who are we getting back? My big beardy man! Okay. So, I'm not gonna lie. The shroom damage is starting to go insane. Problems are coming at me from multiple different avenues. Yes, problems are coming at me from multiple different avenues, and I'd be a fool. Don't get elusive. Okay, spell shield. It's not the best, but it could be worse. So, in the plus side of things, I could gluttony. Okay. So, would my opponent? I mean, my opponent definitely attacks forward with the cat. I guess I wait to see whether or not they attack forward with anyone else, but most likely they're only going to attack forward with the cat. It makes sense. I'm going to go for trying to do this gluttony move here. Okay. That now means we've forced a little bit of damage. More big beardy men. Okay. Now, the question is, do I go with the heroin move? Do I go with the heroin move, or do I go with the attempt? Ooh! Okay, might actually be very useful to me. Okay. But what I need to do first is potential. So we'll go with the Siphon, or the Splinter Soul, or whatever the hell you're called. Splinter Soul! Go with the Splinter Soul. Okay. This is perfectly fine. Everything. Security tail start today! I mean, I feel like I still go forward with what's her face right now, because I need to be trying to I need to be forcing my opponent into terrible moves. Okay, come on, boys! Come on, boys! Send everything. Okay. potential might move, might help me here. Okay. Not a meddler. Okay. So.
Would a mushroom help?
Would a mushroom help? I don't appear to have mushroom. Okay. So, might and GG.
Not a meddler.
I'm a peddler, not a meddler. Come, Might and GG. Might to the GG. Come on, come to me.
Mushroom help?
I mean, there's a lot of times he's trying to ask me would a mushroom help, but it's him who needs to ask whether or not it's going to help or not. They can't defend them all, Yugi. Have they get them? Okay, they're past the hush move. There is no hush now. There is no hush where you're going, which is the Shadow Realm. There is no hush in the Shadow Realm, which, but again, immediate. Another brilliant might immediately kills him. Okay. So much he wants to kill Viktor, but the smart man move.
Not a meddler.
The smart man move is to just go throw Might on top of here and be like, GG! Good days! I send you to the Shadow Realm! Oh, my big beardy men. You can't beat all the big beardy men in the world! That's what I'm talking about. Now that's a lovely image. Oh, there's the Callista level. So Harriman could have brought her asshole back later on down the line if needed, but
My pretty.
that was just straight concentrate. So GG, how you doing? What's your I poured while that last bit of the game was going on, I poured pure concentrate into this glass to be like, okay, I just need to add the water. Then the match ended and I was like, aha, victory sip, and immediately got the most sugary taste you've ever tasted in your mouth from pure concentrate just hitting my eye. That's a little sweet. Honestly, yeah, what you will learn is that Gomez can't read. Like, I needed to go to that, does anyone remember the film, the Zoolander film, with Derek Zoolander's school for kids who can't read good and want to learn to do other stuff good too? That is the school that I technically needed to go to because I don't read good. What do you think would be revealed today? I've got no idea. I just know that it's 13 cards because Mobalytics have said that we've got 13 cards on our way. But I don't know. I've got no idea what the hell they're going to be. I just know that I'm pumped, excited, and just everything. So we immediately go forward. Right. So what we want to do is we're against this. We're against the Heimer deck. Okay. I should have actually bothered to pay attention to what the hell I was up against. I wasn't even paying attention. I was too busy reading chat to realise what I was actually up against. I'm against the Heimer deck. Come to me, big beardy men. Come to me. This is all about just getting big beardy men and letting the big beardy... Ooh, there's a Fawny. Why would you run Fawny? Or was that card created by... That card could have been created by this, technically, so that doesn't necessarily mean they run that in their deck.
What do we got here?
Don't Mystic! Don't Mystic! Don't Mystic! I should have waited until I had one extra mana so I could have used Miss Call. But I should have waited until I knew for a fact I had the Miss Call thing, but luckily I might get away with this. I would have gone away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids. But looks like I might actually be able to get away with this, you know? You know, I might just do this. I mean, yes, that is the top deck. That is the top deck that you wait for. Potentially they die, Mystic Shock, get excited, many different things, but I do still... Oh, it works! Oh my god, this is all gonna work out perfectly! Okay, you die, but it's fine. It doesn't matter that you die before attacking forward. I was gonna attack forward with you and then get the benefits, but I don't need to wait for you to attack forward. I can just use the Missed Call, which means that you come back in full form, and then we go forward with both the beardy men! Okay. I mean, boom! Beardy men's are us! Beardy men's are us! And any beardy men that die slowly but surely go into the harrowing, which when they come back, because it's marauders everywhere, means that they get the buffs in harrowing as well. So don't you worry, the big beardy men are us. It's okay. I don't know a lot about Legends of Runeterra, so I'm here to see what's up with the game. If you ever have honestly any questions about what I'm doing or anything, please feel free to ask, because I love trying to explain my stupid theories and plans. So by all means, like, if you ever have any questions, just don't be afraid to ask. Just ask them and I will do my best. The card that I'm currently running is a Legionnaire Marauder, which is upon attacking, it grants all other Legionnaires Marauders anywhere +1/+1. And so the ability of having multiple of them on the board so that they just go insane is what this deck is. Its whole concept goes around that plan, basically. Okay.
Requires just 1.21
So
gigahexes.
I can throw out a Grenadier for the purposes of, because they're going to go forward with these, I feel like they want to, yeah. I feel like I'm just going to throw this forward, because he's going to die anyway, because he's got Ephemeral, which Ephemeral means that this is going to die anyway. Okay, there we go. They want to keep these back as defense. Okay, I get you now. We immediately go forward. So now that means that these guys all go up to 7/4s, so you can defend for so long, Yugi! You can't defend forever, and the comedy of the situation is that if I just throw might and might, then I think you'll find this is GG. Good day, sir. I said good day. So that's GG. That is a mighty deck. But might just means that is a GG. I want to play this deck. This is going to be one of those times where we're not going to top deck as well as we did last time. I'm basically going to get rid of all of these things in aid of trying to get a Marauder in my hand, because it's all about the big beardy men. See, we've not got a big beardy man. So, we got to see what happens when everything goes perfectly. Now we're going to see, especially against the crazy meta deck that we're against, we're going to see everything go terribly, terribly wrong. So, yeah, we can still use that combo. Going off. I feel like at this point I've kind of got to play this, because let's face it, there's very little else happening in this hand right now. Potential Moon Man like drops next turn with Crescendum and then just gets out the Boxtopus. Like that is a big worry. Moon Man! I mean, he didn't go on Nightfall, so he doesn't have his moon weapon right now, but Moon Man is out. Gonna throw down the Hapless Aristocrat, because I mean, I guess I could throw down Callista as a threat, because he's not really, because it's like, does he want to trade off his Moon Man? Because I wouldn't actually mind that trade-off of trading off my Callista for Moon Man, knowing what his deck does and what my deck can do. I wouldn't mind the trade-off. So I might end up regretting this. See, because what I could have done is so in hindsight, I should have thrown down Callista. Actually, no, I couldn't do the move I'm talking about. Ignore me. I was going to say to then use Risen, which it then use Mist Core, but I couldn't do that move because I would have used too much mana to use the Callista. Don't know why. I'm talking bollocks. Ignore the bollocks. I'm going to throw her out. So I could throw a Siphon Soul on, or Splinter Soul. I keep calling it Siphon Soul. It's Splinter Soul. A true Feliolian welcome. How are you doing this day? Hope all is well with you, Sips. They're getting her down, making sure that she's stunned as well.
Only partner.
Making sure that she's stunned as well. But how are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. What we're gonna do is we're gonna at least do this here. I know that she's most likely gonna die. There's so many different ways that she dies that she's gonna die, but at least on this point I can make it so that Curse Keeper is part of me's now thinking, do I Fading Memories the spider just so that could potentially be more things that help towards it? Like if we top deck a Glimpse, I'm gonna end up, you know what, I'm gonna leave it, but you know for a fact we're gonna top deck a Glimpse now, don't you? Like it's gonna be me saying, it's gonna be me saying that I'm gonna top deck a Glimpse, aren't I? That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna top deck a Glimpse. I'm gonna regret this choice. Actually, correct, if I top deck a Glimpse now, it's perfect. Don't worry, but I'm talking bollocks. I mean, I don't worry, I'm talking bollocks. I should have just. So many stupid things are coming into my head and things. It's okay. It's because I didn't know he was gonna trade with a legitimate spider. I didn't know they were going to trade with a legitimate spy. Oh, there's no site. I mean, so I wouldn't have got glimpse, so...
I'm still good to scrap.
I think I know who your target's going to be. Is it make an exact... It does make an exact... This is going to be very silly. This is going to be very silly, but it does make an exact copy, meaning she should already be on the proc for 2. So, it therefore means that no matter who you kill, we level her and then use Miss Call. This is not the legitimate way I was expecting to use this or do this, but technically, this might actually work in terms of the fact that that's... No! How dare you! For science! Okay. Science has been ruined because of the fact that they couldn't take the glory. They couldn't take the glory of what was about to happen. So much upset. Much upset. You can't. Why can't you just accept glory? Because that would have been. She would have then leveled. It just would have been interesting. It would have been a very interesting interaction, and then we could have used this missed call that we're just using right now to get her back anyway. So. Imagine! For science! The comedy is, wait a minute. Oh, okay, no, it's happened, like, the ephemeralness has happened after the fact they've been hushed, because normally a hushed unit that's got ephemeral won't die at the end of that turn, but because it happened after the fact of being hushed, that's why it still gets the ephemeral thing. But, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking good. It's not looking 100% good. Part of me almost feels like I just go for an immediate attack forward here. More so because I want to be forcing my opponent's hand. More so because I mean, technically I could have repositioned this so that Kalista was on the end so that if they were to do things in a weird way, but in my head I'm thinking that I've got 2 mites, and so that's why I didn't really mind doing this. I could have played Katarina. Ah, there's the temple! How close is Twisted? I mean, Twisted... If you pick a card right now, don't you use pick a card. Don't you? I mean, sorry, what I could do is I could Fading Memories. This is definitely not worked out the way that I intended things to work out. This is definitely not working out the way I intended things to work out. I could even throw down Katarina to then throw a blade at the other Cursed Keeper so that I know for a fact I'm leveling Kalista. These plans and thoughts should have definitely happened before doing the attack move this turn. She lives until next round. Yeah, no, she doesn't, because, I mean, okay. That's fine. At least she, I mean, that actually means that she levels. That's fine. I've got a level up on Kalista, so I can live knowing that that's gonna be the level up, and we're gonna still have a defending unit. Because I mean, I could play her, but it would just be so. I mean, just to get the blade so that I can get the blade, but it's really not worth it. It's really not worth it. Okay, there we go. There's the level up. Good guy opponent. He helped you. I mean, he removed one of my other chances. Was it Keck? This is fine because they used Hush. Yeah, no, because it's the ephemeralness of that situation is resolving off. Like, it's... I understand why it happened. It's just hard to explain why it happened. Okay, so how close is Twisted? Like, Twisted is halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer, take my hand. Do I throw her down? These are the moments that people regret. These are the moments that people regret. And I definitely will be regretting my actions here today. I can throw a blade at you. Don't make me throw a blade at you, purple fish. You're at 3, so it's not like you're gonna be getting too much action anyway. Potential power cascade. I feel like I wait. I feel like I wait on that move. I might end up regretting the wait because it could just disappear, but I feel like I wait on that move. But potential power cascade. But I'm willing to wait. I've got might, and so that might be. The whole concept of this deck works off of the beardy men. That was it. The beardy men Marauders, and we have not seen one of them. We've not seen one of them yet. But we this might be the proof that we don't need them. That is somebody who's running Power Cascade, or at least some form of buff. Part of me's thinking, do I throw my Callista in front of this? Would they have 2 power cascades? If you were a man, would they have 2 power? What's the chances? Wait, wait. Let's actually. I don't think that they've used any power. I mean, potential Hush move. Actually, Hush move wouldn't worry about on the Callista. I'm gonna throw this in front of here because I would feel like such a tit if I didn't at least try. I'd feel like such a tit if I didn't at least try, but I'm expecting power cascade. Yeah. There it is. I mean, if I was going to go for a real try, I would have thrown the Callista in front of this. That would have been the far superior move. Okay. Well, at least if nothing else, I'm going to activate my man so that I know that he's going to be at least going forward. It's fine. I've got mites. I've got all the mites I need. This is fine. I can work with him dying. We can dance if we want to. We can leave our friends behind. If our friends don't dance, then they don't dance. Well, they are no friends of mine. It's okay. It's not okay because technically they're gonna be basically leveling Twisted. I mean, it's like, do you now use the second power cascade so that you can get so that he's gonna level next turn? Do you use the second power cascade? Okay, they didn't have a second power cascade. Oh no, they might have done, but they've chosen not to level Twisted like, you know, as quickly as that. They have kept you back. I can still attack forward. And we still go. We've got Gluttony, which means that we could activate the Marauder, and we could actually go forward again. Oh, the questions, you. I mean, the problem is if they level Twisted and start, like, I feel like we go. I feel like I'd go immediately. I feel like we can't wait. As much as he wants to do the Gluttony move into a Marauder, then attack forward with Callista again. Oh, sorry, Katarina again. So that we get that. I feel like we need to be putting pressure. We need to, as David Bowie and Freddie Mercury would do, we need to put our opponent under pressure. Do. Pressure pushing down on me. Do. Under pressure. Right, so we need to. We have to, right? I mean, at this point, we have to. So, what is your answers? What is your answers, Yugi? I don't like those answers, Yugi. Okay, we can still throw Katarina out again and go for another push forward. We won't get the abomination, but we'd still have the overwhelm on top of the. So technically, what I should have done is I should have thrown the overwhelm on top of like this guy. Okay, it's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but yeah, technically, what I should have done is I should have thrown the overwhelm on top of like this guy, because he would be then going forward again, like, because obviously all those stats are meaningless because she now gets recalled to hand, so all those stats are meaningless. But all we can do is put them under pressure. Do. Okay, what have we used? What did we use? Even I can't remember what spells I've used. Might, dagger, fading memories. So they wouldn't be able to use Miss Call. They wouldn't be able to use Miss Call if they wanted to. Splinter Soul. Okay, I mean Splinter Soul on top of. Imagine Splinter Soul on top of what's his face. That would be unbelievably stupid. But what I need to do is I need to force the pressure of throwing Katarina out. Okay, so we need to force the pressure, because what they need to do is they need to throw because the reason why we have to do this now is because we are one step away from Twisted leveling. We've got Moon Man, one moon weapon away from leveling. He has to put you in front of Callista, and we basically, so he could throw like. It's like he then has to throw Twisted in front of one of these two things. He could throw it in front of the Cursed Keeper, but he has to throw it in front of one of these things. But obviously that will be the Twisted Fate level. I mean, we have to go. We have to go because we have no other option.
You're bluffing.
Okay, so we can get our opponent down to 2. So They have no... I mean, slowly but surely, their purple fish have been waiting. We can put them under pressure again by just immediately throwing Katarina out. I mean, this is what this has gone in. Oh, Beardy Man! Okay, we've got Beardy Man. We've got Beardy Man. It's fine. This is everything I needed. I mean, that's not what I needed to see, but we can still put them under pressure. Do. Okay, right. Can we? How many moves? How many moves can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? We can still throw this out, throw a Marauder out, and throw Gluttony out. We can do it all, Yugi.
Let's have some.
You can have 8 damage. Go and have it. Have your way with me. Have your way with me. Go on. Like a common whore. Have your way with me. I will not resist. I will not resist you having your way with me. As the big beardy men, they come. The big beardy men come. There is nothing you can do about this. Good day, sir. I said good day. Right. So that's a GG. Okay, yeah, that works. So yes, that was the Gluttonous Beard Deck. As you can see, really funny and can get out of hand very quickly if your opponent allows it to. So a lot of fun. Definitely at least give it a go. And if you do give it a go, let me know how it goes. As well as that, if you make any changes to this deck, let me know what you would change about it. But just insane cards. This is shaping up to be an amazing set that Legend of Runeterra is going to be giving to us next month. So it's just I'm loving every little bit that I'm hearing about what's coming out. It's amazing. So anyway, if you want to get in, which is like the merch link, as I said, for the A-Style thing, as well as the fact that the Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and the Discord links are all down below if you want to check them out. Just thank you all so much for the support. Obviously, I've knocked over 2,000. My end of year goal is to get 5,000 followers / subscribers on both YouTube and Twitch. It looks like that we're going to be hitting our YouTube one potentially, because I said we're already at 2,000. So honestly, thank you all so much for the support. I hope you have a great day. Until next time, bye.
From Flash of Brilliance that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me. Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.